Live from Fox 56 Sports, this is Home Team Friday Nights, sponsored by Jets Pizza.
The final week of the regular season is here. Not much is guaranteed at this point for these coaches and players. For some, it could be their final game. For some, it could be their final home game. Emotions are high on senior night. And it's the day after Halloween, so stay tuned for a spooky Home Team Friday Nights.
Live from Fox 56 Sports, this is Home Team Friday Nights, sponsored by Jets Pizza.
I don't care if it's the day after Halloween, we are still in Halloween weekend. We have a visitor here on Home Team Friday Nights. Michael Epps, Jordan Adams, and I believe his name is Chase, or Chad. Catherine Shepard. Chris, thank you for that, Hannah. Catherine Shepard, our assistant news director. This is her buddy.
I was going to say that's Coach Cal's career at UK now. But
well, we hope that's not Mark Stoops' career here coming up soon.
No chance.
He's got a big game coming up next week. All right, we are sticking to high school football here in Colby. There were some interesting games around the area. You had the top of the top two powerhouses that could see themselves at Kroger Field the first weekend in December. What'd you see, Colby?
Yeah, well, you know the saying, saving the best for last. That's for sure what it was tonight with Bole County and Frederick Douglass. Two really great programs looking to set themselves up best for the postseason, especially in terms of RPI. Let's get to the highlights. Douglass looking to do what they did back in 2022, give Boyle a loss on the season. The Broncos start the first defensive possession strong. Ismail Najee comes up big on the sack on third down, forcing Boyle to kick a field goal. They go up 3-0, but as we know, the Rebels are relentless. They get the ball back, and I bet you can guess who punched this one in. Yes, Montaven Quisenberry finds the end zone for Boyle, and the Rebels extend the lead 10-0. Kentucky football's Vince Merrow in attendance tonight as well. Frederick Douglass would march down the field. Dakari Talbert punches it in the end zone, untouched for a Broncos touchdown. But it wouldn't be enough to defeat the 13th team in the country. Final score, Boyle County 38, Douglass 17.
These are all of Boyle County's opponents here.
Oh, wow. Oh,
this is just how this season is going.
Oh, my goodness. This is great. Well, with that, take a look just to paint the picture of the dynasty being built at Boyle County. Ranked 13th in the country, upset one of the best teams in the country earlier this season. Now 10-0 this season after tonight. Only 3 losses since October 28th of 2022. 2022 to 2023 state champs. Second straight year unbeaten. I'm from California, where the #1 team in the state is modern day, and I would love to see at some point Boyle County go and compete out there. All right, well, we've got Tate's Creek taking on West Jess tonight. Tate's Creek at home, 21-14 at the half. West Jess's Gabriel Smith tries to find his wide receiver, but Tate's Creek's Stephen Jones gets the ball out and recovers the fumble. Tate's Creek ball on its side of the field. What a way to start the half, and they just don't stop. Darnell Burnside, he's going to hand it off to Brian Evans Jr., and he runs right up the middle with all eyes on the end zone. Tate's Creek capitalizes on the turnover, and they go up 28-14. The Commodores would keep things going, taking down West Jess 42-21. Well, Tate's Creek really finished the season off well, 4 straight wins, and now it prepares to take on Madison Central next Friday. Coach Hawks talked about how young his group is, so props to them finishing so well. Michael and Jordan, I'll send it back to you guys.
2 teams in Class 6A that have really had a strong season. Madison Central, strong start to the season, and Tate's Creek finishing strong.
Yeah, I like some of the guys on Tate's Creek's offense. We talk about Burnside, we talk about Evans, but as a whole, Coach Hawks got those guys rolling.
Former Student Athlete of the Week, Mr. Burnside, Jordan Adams did a good story on him. Go to our website to watch that story. All right, our Inside Access segment takes us out to Paris, Bourbon County. Let's go inside the locker room.
Those seniors all will tell you it comes quicker than you think. It comes quicker than you think. And it comes for all of us eventually. Every opportunity to play is an opportunity to have joy and to play with joy. So when we go out there, when that ball kicks off, be ready. Be ready to honor them, not with words anymore, but with your actions. Every play, every snap, all your love, all your enthusiasm, all your accountability, all your determination. Everybody got that? Yes, sir. Let's go, let's go. Hey, family, 1, 2, 3, family! Go.
Big thanks to Coach Bearline for letting us in the locker room. You know they got to win for their boys on senior night. Malachi Rennie to Jacob Azell, a couple juniors trying to get a win for their seniors, send them out in style with a nice touchdown here on the first drive of the game. Really nice drive, Jordan, to start the game, but the Engineers, they bounce back as well. Look at this run from Jax Neese. He cuts back inside. This is a big fella, Jordan. What do you think he weighed, 250? I mean, he's moving, and he's throwing guys off of him. Get in the end zone, big fella. Oh, man, he's close. Shout out Matt Holm, our co-worker there. Checking out the Engineers, and Jax finishes the drive with a touchdown. Nice move for him, and Estill County gets the win on the road. 56-36. Estill will be at Rockcastle next week, and Bourbon County will be at East Carter to start the playoffs.
All right, Lexington Christian hosting Raceland tonight. The Eagles already up 6-0 when Leland Edwards is going to take this handoff, cut it back inside, and you can kiss him goodbye, folks. A nice end zone play there from him, 30 yards out, so it's 13-0 for the Eagles. Raceland looking to get back into this one. It's 4th down. Shannon Marusi gets stuffed at the goal line, folks. Great defense there from the home team, and they would continue to do great things. Edwards again, this time for 80 yards, folks. He turned on the Jets. Lexington Christian wins this one, 25-13, folks.
Man, we saw LCA beat Pikeville. If you're going to beat Pikeville, then you're probably going to beat the rest of the teams, anyone that you're going to face in 1A. So a nice win for them going into the playoffs. Two teams that could see themselves go pretty far in December. All right, coming up, we got some more highlights to get to. Yeah, we had a nice pup sighting. I'm going to tell you his name after the break. Stay tuned here on Home Team Friday Nights.
We're the Upper Cheerleaders, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
We're the Bourbon County Student Section, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
Appropriate theme for Tuesday.
Yeah, obviously that was not quite the same weather that we had tonight. It was a little chilly out.
Yeah, for sure.
It was nice, though. I actually was rocking the home team short sleeve, but regretted it there once I was at my second game, the Scott County Lexington Catholic game, which you'll see in a little bit. First, Jordan, you had a pretty good one here.
Yeah, George Rogers Clark was taking on Franklin County tonight. We're going to start with the home team, the Flyers, getting after it on defense. And it's going to be Elias Robinson with the interception. Check out number 1 here. Reading the defense, getting the pick, but the return is even better, folks. Making a few people miss before taking it into the end zone. I think maybe Coach James should let him go both ways if he can do stuff like that with the ball in his hands. Yeah, a little Travis Hunter, 21-0 in favor of the home team. Later on, the Flyers are near the goal line. And number 24, Christian Moore, goes flying over the pile into the end zone. This was a big win once again for Franklin County. 52-17 is your final score, folks.
They're just rolling over everybody, Jordan. And we talked, Colby did feature them in her Colby's Corner about kind of how they match up against the other teams in Class 4A. Obviously, Bole is at the top of the top, but I feel like Franklin, that could be another state semifinal matchup. And until then, Jordan, I feel like they're probably going to roll to that round whenever they see them.
Yeah, I'm not a betting man, but I think the odds will definitely be favored in Franklin County's way until they take on Boyle. I think I was at that game last year. It was pretty good. If I can remember, a lot of high scoring, but obviously we know who won that one and won the next one as well. So should be a good matchup once again. I'm not going to say the Flyers don't have a chance, but we can't wait to see.
They will certainly be hosting next round, so we will see. All right, let's move on. We had a good one here with Lexington Catholic at Scott County. We've seen this pup a couple times on the show. His name is Matthew Pickles, but they just call him Max. The daughter and the family added the pickles in there, but what an adorable pup, just hanging out, trying to stay warm. Timothy Imongo, he was rolling over everybody there on that play. Impressive touchdown here at the start of the third quarter to put Scott County on top, I believe 21-10, but the Knights bounced back. Matthew Kern to Cole Space, moving the ball. Look at that balloon popping. Yeah, and it looks like Lexington Catholic is going to pop the balloon on Scott County's senior night. Another touchdown right here, taking the victory over Scott County on the road, 36-29. Impressive win for Coach Bosch's squad, rolling into the playoffs and getting a home game in the Class 3A playoffs. That's a big-time win right there.
Yeah, Michael, I got to say, I don't know if I had that one in the script.
Man, that's huge. All right, Woodford County, tough test going out to Louisville to take on Ballard. We know Woodford's got a real shot to do something special here in Class 5A. Ballard rolling, though. Jamari Hayden takes the handoff, and he gets a ton of yardage on this run. Alpha Seca catching the touchdown pass here, but this one was a wild game, courtesy of our friends at WDRB for sending this one over. But Woodford took the lead and won in overtime. An unbelievable game, 27-24. So even more momentum for Coach Dennis Johnson's squad rolling into the playoffs. Massive win.
All right, Michael, we have some scores to give you guys. 35-7 is your score between Bryan Station and Central Harding. Montgomery County gets the narrow 1-point win over Anderson County. South Laurel puts up 56 on Harlan. And then Great Crossing getting 42 against Collins's 14. Pretty good night, I would say, so far for our home teams.
Yes, sir. Man, we got some more highlights. We got some more scores. We got our Blitz Block coming up, moving fast here on Home Team Friday nights.
We're the Garrett County Cheerleaders, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
We're the Dunbar Student Section, and you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
Some more pups on the show. Great energy. You love to see it. All right, let's roll. Lafayette hosting East Jessamine here in town. Home team striking first. The ball is loose. Caden Crockett is there. Right place, right time for the 50-yard scoop and score. Trying to catch him? No, you will not. The Generals maybe take a 7-0 lead early, but the Lafayette special teams wanted to get in on the fun. This is Jackson Stevens on the return, makes one guy miss. He is gone. Yeah, we'll speed that up for you. 70-yard return touchdown.
Another play of the week?
Lafayette possibly. Next block, we will see Lafayette taking the victory, 41-15. Next up here in town, Henry Clay hosting Southwestern. Henry Clay got the first win, trailing 7-0, going for it on fourth down, just trying to get something going, but a fumble stops them in their tracks. It's been a tough season for those boys. Southwestern, really good team, looking to take advantage of the good field position. They hand it off to Logan Haynes, who plows his way to within the 8. Jack and Braxton Walters comes on in to finish the job, giving Southwestern the 13-0 lead at the half. And we will try to get that final score for you later, but that was the score at half, and it's probably rolled.
All right, we had a Capital City showdown with Frankfort hosting Western Hills. Wolverines up 2 scores heading into the half, but here comes the home team, folks. Quarterback Jonathan Smith does a little bit of everything for the team. Watch him juke out the lineman, and then he's going to make another man miss, and got to watch out, cameraman. Good job from him not taking me out on that one. I appreciate it very much. And then later on, it's Caius White punching it in for the Panthers. Unfortunately, Western Hills would return the ensuing kickoff after that to make it a 2-score game once again. And just like the last game, we are working on the score for this one for you folks.
All right, good stuff. Some more scores here. Mercer County, man, a good season from Coach Yeast's team. Craig Yeast, he has his team rolling 28-14 over Lincoln County. Going to host a playoff game, maybe a couple next week. Whitley County winning over Madison Southern 33-31. All right, Jordan, you said it. We saw a ton of good plays tonight. Man, it's going to be hard to trim these down to 3, but we do have 3 for you to vote on. You're going to see them after the break. Stay tuned here on this spooky day after Halloween edition of Home Team Friday Nights.
From Fox 56 Sports, you're watching Home Team Friday Nights.
Welcome back here on Home Team Friday Nights. Michael Jordan and Chris. He's hanging out. You know, he's got a quiet 11 months here, you know, so he kind of wants some airtime. I saw him behind Justin Esterly on the weather yesterday on Halloween. So he's hanging out with us for our plays of the week. He's going to vote on them too. We have some good ones. Jack's niece, you saw this one earlier, Estill County. This guy's a big fella with a unbelievable big man's run right here, cutting back inside, just taking multiple guys with him, a little stiff arm. Get off of me, man. I did some research. He's a senior. He's got over 1,100 rushing yards and 14 touchdowns going into this game. he showed why he is big time. Chris is impressed. Jordan, what you got?
I think he'll get at least one vote from Matt Hall. I got a pretty good play too. You saw this earlier as well, folks. Leland Edwards, man, for Lexington Christian. He breaks one tackle and just turns on the Jets, puts it in turbo, folks. His second touchdown of the game. First one was for 30. This one's for 80. I think that's our play of the week. Colby, what you got?
Yeah, I don't know. Play 3, we've got a nice little scoop and score from Lafayette's Caden Crockett. Takes this one all the way to the house untouched. Nobody's catching him. Plus, the Generals get the big-time win, 41-15.
All right, Colby, good stuff. So, as we mentioned, Chris is going to get ready to vote. We got a lot of votes coming in on a lot of these plays of the week. So, go ahead and scan this QR code if you can. It'll take you to our website where you'll be able to see the poll. We'll post it just a few minutes after our show. You'll be able to vote until Tuesday at 5 o'clock. The winner will be announced on Tuesday at 6:30. Some good ones there. And yeah, Jordan, you're right. I think the Estill County community is going to show up for that first one.
I have a feeling.
All right, well, we also have our Home Team Hype Award that we've been talking about every week, looking for the best student section in Central Kentucky. Obviously, you guys have been showing out when we get our little clips with you guys, but we're trying to take it a step further, see which one has the most hype. We're going to be awarding a Home Team Friday Night's Home Team Hype Award banner later on. So we've seen them get loud. Mercer County was unbelievable last week. I think they might take the cake. Let's see what they got.
Hey, Fox 56, the Mercer County Student Section wants the Home Team Hype Award because we got the hype. 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 We got the hype.
I love it, man. They're just crashing buckets.
They included some things we haven't seen before, so I would say they're pretty up there.
They definitely, I think, they got the top vote as of now.
I think those guys should be on the team the way they keep hitting each other.
That Bucky's helmets was absolutely hilarious. So you love to see it from them. Great energy. And I think hopefully we're trying to get this going and get more student sections to get familiar with it. But as of now, I think it's just exciting to see them show out. And I know you said you guys have seen some other good ones this year too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still hanging on to North Laurel. When I was there, they were doing pretty well. I haven't seen, other than Mercer, I don't know if I've seen anyone beat them. So
we'll see. Hopefully now it's getting cold, so now it's the real test of which student sections are the strongest. Right?
Who's showing out?
Some people they can come out in August, September when it's warm. Now it's getting cold. Trying to get out to these playoffs games. We know Bole County always shows up all the way to Kroger Field because they get there a lot. So we'll see if the other student sections show out. But all right, good show. Chris is hanging out with us. Real quick, with the time we have left, the Cats getting ready to go down to Knoxville to take on Tennessee. It's going to be a tough one. What are your guys' keys to the game?
I don't really know the keys at this one because of the injuries. All their top defensive players out. The defense is what gives you your best shot right now with Kentucky. And with those players out, I don't know how this one's going to go.
I think the key to the game is probably Nico. He's been rattled here and there. Sometimes he's been really good. You know, he's a five-star guy. But sometimes he hasn't been so good. So if he has an off night, I think anything's possible.
He does turn the ball over. This Cats defense does get turnovers. We will see. All right, Michael, Colby, Jordan, Chris, thank you guys for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic Halloween weekend.